Hey guys, believe it or not a lot of people think that if they ask God for forgiveness that they will be forgiven, and that's actually false, and I have evidence to back it up. Romans 10 verse 9 says, "If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and you are justified, and is with your mouth that you profess your faith and you and are saved." So believe it or not, you can be forgiven. It doesn't matter what you have done in the past or how you lived in the past. God will forgive you no matter what. God forgives all of us for his sins, and he actually came into this world once as a human being to understand our point of view. And there was times that the enemy wanted to tempt him as well, but he did not get tempted, and he stayed away from the sins and continue being Jesus. And so God understands that we're gonna go over these hills, over these mountains, and he understands that sometimes the enemy's gonna want to tempt us. If you think that God's not going to forgive you for the things you have done, you are extremely wrong. God loves you so much that he sent his one and only son to die on the cross for you. So don't ever feel guilty like maybe God's not going to forgive me because I've done this and this, and or I've said this and this. Believe it or not, God will forgive you no matter what, and he's willing to do anything for you, and he's willing to help you and guide you. And whenever you feel like, man, God's not going to forgive me because I did or said this, that's actually false. And that's just the enemy trying to get into your head to not make you follow Christ so you could continue doing your own things, so then he could have a grip of you. Another thing that I used to get confused of as a Christian as well is I would always think, man, I'm Christian, I'm following God, I'm doing all these things, but somehow my life is still really sucky. I'm going through all these things that not a lot of people know of, but that's the enemy from the lie trying to tell you like, don't follow God because look at the things that he's making you go through, and he says that he loves you. It's just the enemy trying to play in your head, telling you that God doesn't love you. But actually, whenever you are following Christ, the enemy is going to try to trick you, try to make you go through mountain hills, and he's going to want to try to tempt you to not want to follow Christ. And he's going to try to tell you like, hey, if God really loves you, then why is he making you go through all these trials? But it's actually the enemy putting you on the spot, and he's trying to make you fall out with Christ.